Welcome, everyone. This is Professor Smith bringing you another Hebrew study. In the book of Zephaniah, there is a prophecy that our Heavenly Father will restore to the earth a pure language. We understand that Hebrew is the closest derivation of that pure language. Let's explore it together. Shalom, and let's get started. This is the Routledge lesson 43C, and it's taken me a little over 2 hours to get through the first two parts of this chapter, but I'm going to see if I can make my way through these last two exercises here. And so basically what we have here is, get rid of this note. So we have Shana Mehava Levar. So it's like the year from the present to the future. Let's see, the year from the present to the future, to the past. I think that's right. Let's take a look at it. Shana mehava la'avar.
שנה מהווה לעבר.
So it's like a year from the present to the past. Let's see, from let's take a look at what the hava is. Yeah, from the present. And
לעבר. Moved.
okay. Let's see here. Yeah, this is to the past. So a year is past. Okay, from the present to the past. All right, so basically where we have Kol haboker ani babayit, we have all the morning I am in the house. So we need to say it all the morning I was in the house. So we need the one that is hayita. So or rather it's going to be hayiti, looks like this one here. Hayiti. So I was in the house. All the morning I was in the house. So let's try to put that here. So we're still going to have coal. Boker. So all the morning ani, we still have ani. All the morning. See, kol haboker I, and then we're going to have hayiti. Okay, so all the morning I was. So this would be was baboker. or babayit rather. Okay, so I was in the house. So kol haboker ani hayiti babayit. So all the morning I was in the house. So it's talking about we're moving it from the present to the past. So we have le'aver means to the past. From the present, mehava, and then we have shana, year. Okay, so let's see what it says. Kol haboker hayiti. No, it looks like you don't have to put the ani in there. I remember that now. It's not required to have ani in the first person because it's included in the suffix here of hava, or it's included in the suffix of which is haya, which is was. In other words, past tense. Okay, so now we've got kol hashkanaim. I think that's the neighbors. Baseret, let's see, Mitsuyanim. Let's see, all the neighbors are in the movie from, let's see, Mitsuyanim. Excellent movie, in an excellent movie. Maybe it's Hashikanim. Kol Hashikanim, Baseret, Mitsuyanim. Oh, let's see, actors.
כל השחקנים בסרט מצוינים. כל השחקנים בסרט מצוינים.
So this Hashakanim has to do with actors. Okay, so all the actors, Baseret Mitsuyanim, in the movie are excellent.
כל השחקנים בסרט מצוינים.
Mitsuyanim, okay. All right, so then we need this to say all the actors in the movie were excellent. So basically, we're going to insert something here. So I don't think it's first person. It's going to be they were excellent. And it's probably going to be the masculine plural. So I'm looking, we're looking at Hayu. Hem Hayu. Possibly. I think that's probably going to be the candidate. Okay, so Kol Hashikanim, these are the actors, all the actors. Kol Hashikanim Baseret, and it's going to be Hayu. First, we're going to have him, they, and then Hayu. Mitsuyanim. Okay, so I think we should have these two are what we should see. Him, Hayu. So let's see what the answer key says. So we have Kol Hashakanim Basera. Oh, look, they just got Hayu there. Mitsuyanim. Okay, so this is all they put in there was Hayu. Okay. So that bears a certain level of scrutiny. We need to look at that again. Where are the, okay, so sentences that have oged, which are verbs in the present or nouns, either who or neem set, lose it in the past favor. Okay, so since pronoun suffixes are affixed to the verb, there's no need to include the pronouns when speaking or writing in the past tense. However, you should always include the pronouns in the third person. So why would they not include that? I think I was right on that. I thought I remembered that. See? And I included the him. But in the answer key, they did not include that, did they? Well, that's somewhat shifty, isn't it? In that book. It seems like they should have included that. Well, okay. I think I was right to include that in there. Okay, so. All right, so let's go to Hayom Anaknu Besifria. Okay, so today we are in the library. I'm pretty sure that's what that is. Today we are in the library. Hayom Anaknu Besifria. Yeah.
היום אנחנו בספריה.
Besifaria.
היום אנחנו בספריה.
Besifaria. Okay, so today we are in the library. So what do we need this to say? We were in the library. Maybe that's, or maybe it should just be today we were in the library. So so we need the we one, which is the first person plural, right? Okay. So which one are we going to be looking at here? This one right here, Hayinu. I think this is what we need, Hayinu. Okay, so Hayom, Anaknu, and then we're going to have Hayinu. Remember that this is a shurek. This is where we get the u ending. Okay, so Hayom Anaknu Hayinu. Uh-oh. Let's see here. Okay, so Hayom Anaknu Hayinu Basifria. So this should say today we were in the library. We may not even need this Anaknu here because it's implied here. So that makes me wonder if in the answer key they're going to strike this Anaknu out. Well, let's see what they do. Okay, so wish there's a way I could get this to oh. Okay, look at that. That works pretty good, doesn't it? Okay, so Look at this. They have Hayom Hayininu Basipria. Look at that. This is exactly what I said. They struck the Anaknu out of there. Today, we were in the library. All right. Okay, so remember, doing these painstaking exercises, they force you to create habits with the language. Tamar Bashira, these are two proper names, the two girls. Hen, they, Avarot Shali, they are my friends. So it sounds like we need to put this in the past. They were my friends. So it's probably we're going to strike this out. So Tamar Vashira, they were my friends. So which one are we going to use? Remember, they is in the third person. So here it is, hen and hayu. But the question is, you look at this is mixed plural. It's got the same form of haya. So then in this case, I think I want to include the hen. For sure, because it's in the third person, right? And both of these are the same, so how do you tell otherwise? Okay, so let's Tamar, Bashira, hen, and we need hayu, right? Put a hayu, habarot, should be friends. Okay, so we've got Tamar, Vashira, hen hayu. See that? Hen hayu. So they were my friends. Now, this makes me wonder, because we've got these names already spelled out, I wonder if they are going to include the hen in the answer key, because really, well, theoretically, we know that this is a female and this is a female. So you add a female, female, that's they, right? So let's see what the answer key says on that. Okay, so Tamar, Vashira, and they just have Hayu. Okay, so I was my second impulse was correct on this, that because they've actually named them, there's no need to be redundant and put hen there. We don't need that. It's implied because we can deduce it from these two right here and realize that it's feminine plural in the third person. So Habarot Shali, they are my friends. Okay. So now, Gil, אתה נמצא בעבודה או בבית? So this is a question. Gil, are you located at work or in the house? So remember, this is a present question. So how do we get it transformed so that it's past? So I would say, Gil, instead of this right here, I think we would probably put Hayita. So let's put that in there. Let's see here. How does that go? Let's take a look at the key here. It's going to be this one here. Yeah, there it is. Look at that. Hayita. Okay, so that's right. This one here. It's you, masculine singular. Okay, so Gil Hayita. And now you're not going to see this in modern Hebrew, but there would be a kametz here and a hirik here. Gil Hayita Nimsa. Remember, this is located in the masculine singular sense. But Ovadah at work. Oh, Babayit. Okay, so Gil Hayita Nimsa Ba'ovadah. Oh, Babayit. So Gil, were you in the house? So we should see Hayita there. That's number 5. All right, so Gil, there it is. Hayita Ba'ovadah O Babayit. Now notice they don't have the located in there. Isn't that something? They don't include located. So Gil, were you in the house or? So I guess having nimsa is considered redundant when you're in the past. So that's an interesting thing to consider, isn't it? You see how going through these exercises and then looking at the answer key really helps you to, with precision, handle be able to learn the language better. Okay, so let's go to this here. Eifo nimsa, where? Let's see. I think that's where you located, Caleb. Relocated, let's see. Where is the dog located? Your dog located. Shelka. Kesheat. It's probably Shalak then. Kesheat, when you are at work. I think that's pretty much what that is. And because it's at, I bet you it's a female. So I bet you it's Eifo Nimsa Caleb Shalak. Because we're using at here, which is feminine singular, right? Eifo Nimsa Caleb Shalak Kesheat Ba'ovadah.
איפה נמצא הכלב שלך כשאת בעבודה?
Okay, so where is located the dog belonging to you, feminine singular, Shalak? Kesheat ba'ovadah. Okay, so where is your dog located when you were at work? Okay. So now this is in the present. So I'm thinking that instead of, we might not need this here because I'm starting to learn now. We don't need nimsa. So we need to say, where was the dog belonging to you? So I wonder if it's going to be, it's got to match with this at here. So it's going to be in the second person. Let's take a look at the chart and see what it looks like. So here it is. I think it's going to be, because it's saying your, I think it's going to be this one right here, Hayit. So if we put, okay, so Instead of this, it's going to be Efo Hayit Hakelev Shalak Keshiat Ba'ovada. So let's put that in there. Let's see, Hayit. Okay, so basically, this is going to have a Hirik under here. So where was Hakelev? Where was the dog? And then we're going to say belonging to you, which is Shalak, right? And remember that the you is, so basically what you would see here is a Shava next to this Haf Sofit, okay? You don't see it here, but if you think in your mind that this has got to be feminine singular, you, how do we know that? Because this tells us. It's not ata, keshi ata, it's keshi at. Okay, so when you were at work, ba'obada, remember that the bet can mean in, with, or at. Okay, so that's what we should have. We don't even need that nimsa, do we? So we're just going to put hayit there. Let's see what the answer key says. Okay, so Afel, let's see. Wait a minute. Oh, look at this here. They threw me for a loop. Afel Haya. Caleb Shala. Oh, that's right. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I did get the Hayit here, but look what they're doing here. Where was the dog belonging to you? Oh, I see, because it's the dog. That's in the third, that's in the, let's see, the dog would be, if you're referring to the dog, Caleb Shalak, her dog. Where was, no, it's got to be your dog. So it's asking the question, where was your dog? Look at that. Haya Caleb Shalak. Okay, so let's take a look at our chart here. That's kind of a, so what are they using here? They're using, okay, they're using Haya because it's in reference to the dog with defaults to masculine singular. Even if it's her dog, it defaults to masculine singular. So that's why we use Ha. Where was the dog? And then I did get the Hayit right, which, let's see, when you, so basically it would be like Keshe Hayit is when you, feminine singular, were at work. That was, I learned quite a bit from that. Okay, so there it is. Afo Haya Caleb Shalak. So Haya is in reference directly to the dog, which defaults to masculine singular. And that's why they're using Haya. And then here we have Keshi Hayit, which is when you, feminine singular, second person, Ba'obada, were at work. All right, so I learned a lot on that one. So basically you have to separate the two if you've got more than one subject. Dealing with her, you're dealing with the dog. The dog defaults to masculine singular. Of course, the girl, because we saw it was at, second person you, feminine. All right, so Let's take a look at this here. Hamisiva basha'a tasha. That's an interesting one. I haven't seen that one in a while. Hamisiva basha'a tasha. Okay, it's a party.
המסיבה ב9 בבוקר. המסיבה ב9 בבוקר.
It's hamasiba, so this is a bet. So it's the party. Okay, so the party is in the hour of Tisha is 9.
המסיבה ב9 בבוקר.
So it's probably 9 at night.
המסיבה
This is saying
ב9
Bokir, but I
בבוקר.
don't think that's right.
המסיבה ב9 בבוקר.
Unless it's like a birthday party for a kid or something. I don't know. Okay, so what do we need to put in there? So let's see, the party, it's gonna, so we need to put was in the hour of Tisha. So basically we gotta look up on, figure out whether the party is masculine or feminine gender, right? Masculine or feminine gender. So let's go to, let's see, Pay Aline. There it is. So we're going to put, I'm using Pay Aline, which is a program on my iPhone that gives me the gender of all the different nouns and verbs. So we got to figure out. Okay, so here it is. Party is gathering or event, and it's feminine gender. So basically, we're going to have when it, but in the feminine gendered. Hamisiba. So the party was in the hour of 9 o'clock. So we need to, let's figure out what it is on our chart here. So it, well, it's not going to be he or she. It's not going to be, let's see, in reference to it. I wonder what it would be. Maybe it is Haiti. Let's see, Hayita. That's not you. It's not a direct, it's not saying they. I think it's going to be Haiti. I think it's going to use this one here. Because it's just a singular party, right? Haiti. I think it'll use that. So let's put that in there and see what it comes out to. Okay, so Hamisiba. It's going to have a bet, by the way. And I think it's going to be Haiti. Okay, so we're saying it was Basha'a Tesha. Tesha is 9, right? Now, whether that's 9 a.m. or 9 p.m., if it was 9 a.m., seems to me they would add Babokir in the morning. But if it's 9 p.m., seems to me they would put Tesha, but Erev maybe, something like that in the evening. So I think that's basically what we should see in the answer key. It was. Because remember, it's not a person, it's a thing. So we can't say it's a he and or a she, even though we know that it's in the gender she, but it's inanimate. That means it's it. But it still uses Haiti. So let's see what happens on the answer key for number 7. Okay, so oh, look at this. We've got Hamisaba Hayita. Now that is weird. They're putting you are in the hour of Tesha. They're using you, masculine singular. So Hamisaba. I don't know. I don't think that's right. I could be wrong, but I don't think that's right. Hamisaba Hayita. So if you look at Hayita, what are they trying to say? They're saying that the party is. There it is right there. They're trying to say, number one, the party is masculine, and then the second person, you. Now, I think that's a mistake, guys. If I were a betting man, I'd say that was a mistake in the answer key. It should be this here, because the party is, we're referring to it as it. Okay, so let's go to number 7. Now we've got Basuf, Ashava, Anakdu, Ba'ilet, Islet. I think that Islet is a town or something. Basuf, Hashavua, Anaknu, Ba'ilet.
בסוף השבוע אנחנו באילת.
Okay, so Basuf is the weekend. In the weekend, Basuf Hashavua, the weekend of the week. So it's basically the end of the week, maybe. Let's double. Probably the end of the week, at the end.
סוף. בסוף.
Yeah, Basuf.
בסוף.
Basof Hashavua, at the end of the week. Basof Hashavua, Anaknu Be'elet. Okay, so this is at the end of the week. Anaknu Be'elet. So we need this to say we were. So I bet you it's going to be Hayinu. And then Ha-Shavua is the week. Besof Ha-Shavua, Hayinu. I'm putting the Nakud in there. So I think we're going to have Hayinu there. We were Ba'ilet, which is the name of a city, right? Maybe I'll get this one right. All right, so we should see Hayinu in there. Let's take a look at it, see what the answer key says. Let's see. Basof Hashavua, so at the end of the week, Hayinu, there it is. Ba'ilet, all right, so I got that one right. So, practice makes perfect. All right, so here. We've got Efo Ata, where are you? Bamirkaz Ha'ir. I think that's in the center of the city. The Bamirkaz, I remember, is Bamirkaz Ha'ir. Yeah, in the center of the city.
במרכז העיר.
Yeah, Bamirkaz, in the center of the city. Where are you? In the center of the city? So basically, we need this to say, where were you all? By the way, it's you all, a tem, not a ta. In the center of the city. So I don't think this is going to change, but this is going to change. So I think we're going to have Afo. If it's going to be a tem, that's second person plural, which is mixed plural, right? So let's see. Where are you all? Let's take a look at our chart. So where are you all? So I think it's going to be hayitim. Look at that with a hataf sagol, which is reduced sagol. Hayitim. I think that's what's going to be in there. Because we're dealing with you all. Okay, so let's try with AFO. AFO. And remember, this has got a hataf sagol. Hayit. Well, there should be a mark between there. Hayitim. So AFO hayitim. And then there's the question mark, right? And then this Bamerkazi Ha'ir is going to stay the same. Bamerkis. I think it's
במרכז העיר.
no, it's Bamerkaz.
במרכז העיר.
Bamerkaz Ha'ir, in the center of the city. It's asking the question. Okay, so I think we're going to see Hayitim in there because this tells us that this is you all, mixed plural. Why do we say mixed plural? Because you could have 99 women and one guy, and you're referring to them in as they, then, or you all rather, in the second person plural, you all. It defaults to this Hayitim. All right, so we are looking at that now. There it is. Eifo hayitim. Where were you all? Mixed plural, second person. Bamerkaz ha'ir, Bamerkaz ha'ir, in the center of the city. All right. All right, so let's see here. Aten studentiot. They are students, but universita azot. So they are students in this university. It's a question. They're students in this university, and they, remember, is third person feminine plural, and it's they, third person, they. So instead of, I think instead of this, a 10, we're going to have hayu. It's going to be a 10. Wait a minute here. A 10, yeah, a 10. Okay, wait a minute. This is second person. It's you all. And feminine plural. That's what that is. A 10, you all feminine plural. So I bet you it's going to be hayitin. Let's take a look at it here. There it is right there. This is the one we need right here, hayitin. Okay, so I don't think we're going to need to have this a 10 here. I think we could scratch that out and put hayitin. The nun safit. Hayitin. Student. Tiot. Studentiot. This is you all were students. Be U. Let's see. Oh, wait a minute. You messed this one up. See. Ka. Hazot. And remember that the hazot means the this. So it's like the this is in reference to the university. Okay, so what should we see here? We should see hayiten, or it's probably hayiten with segol, like a hataf segol. Let's take a look at it. And so it's going to be number 10. Okay, so there it is. Hayiten. That's right. So it's like you all, second person, feminine plural. You all, studentit, you all were students, universita hazot, in this university. Okay, so number 11. Actually, I think we're on number 12 now. Wait a minute here. Yeah, number 11. That's right. Donnie Ben, I think this is Sheish. Let's see, Ben November. Donnie Ben Sheish, Ben November. Oh, in November, that's what that is.
דני בן 6 בנובמבר.
Okay, so this is just a transliteration of an English of a Western month. November. In November. Donnie Ben Chase as a child of 6 in November. Okay, so basically what we need this to say, so Donnie is, this is going to be he, right? I think unless, I think Danny is like a masculine. I'm going to go with masculine. Let me double check something here, guys. Right? I think unless, I think. Okay, so. So we need to say Danny was a child. So I wonder if it's he, which is Hayit. We're referencing he, it should be Hayit, right? Okay, so we have first person, this is he and her, it's the same. This is you. The question is, which one is it going to use? Is it going to be from a third person standpoint saying, Danny, you were a child of 6 in November? Or is it going to be from the third person? The second person is going to be you. Or is it going to be like where somebody on the outside saying he was? If it's that, then it's Hayit. But I'm, they threw me for a curveball the last time, so I think I'm going to say this one right here, Hayita. I'm going to go with that one. Okay, so Danny, Hayita. Danny, you were a child, Sheish,
but November. I could be wrong on this. They might use hayit as for heat, but we'll see. I think there's more than one way we can do this one. Okay, Dani hayita ben shesh November. Okay, so let's see whether they use hayit or hayita for number 11. Oh, look at this, Dani haya ben shesh November. Isn't that strange? Let's take a look at this. Which one are they using here? That doesn't make sense. Oh, yes, it does. There it is. He. So this is I, first person. This is second person, you. This is third person, he, in the singular sense. Okay. Yeah, I got confused on that. That's absolutely correct. I thought it was he. Okay, so I got corrected on that one, didn't I? So it's haya, he is a. So we don't need the who there because we're already identifying Danny. So it's haya. He was a child. All right, maybe I can refrain from making that mistake again. Okay, so anaknu me'od, we are very Ifa'im boboker. I wonder if that is we are very hungry in the morning. Anaknu me'od Ifa'im boboker. Oh, we are very tired in the morning.
אנחנו מאוד עייפים בבוקר. אנחנו מאוד עייפים בבוקר.
Ayafim.
אנחנו מאוד עייפים בבוקר.
Anaknu me'od ayafim boboker.
אנחנו מאוד עייפים בבוקר.
Okay, so we got to say we were very tired in the morning. So I don't think we're going to need the anaknu possibly. We could knock that out. So it's, I wonder if it's hayinu. Hayinu, we were me'od ayifim baboker. We were very tired in the morning. Okay, hayinu me'od ayifim baboker. So let's see what the answer key says if we've got hayinu there. Yeah, that's it. And we don't need the anakdu, do we? Because it's included in that. Ayinu me'od ayifim baboker. All right, good. All right, so let's see what this next one is. What I want to do is add a timer. Take care of something here, guys. Need a timer. Oh, there it is up there, but it's not showing up on the, I guess we need to get a timer app, don't we? Okay. All right, so Targil 3, Shana me aver. Oh, look at this. They want to reverse it on us. Now, they are really trying to drill in these concepts for present and past, aren't they? Okay, so they've got basically this is Targil 3, which is exercise 3. Shana me aver lehava. So we have Shana me'aver lehava. Shana me'aver lehava.
שנה מעבר להווה.
Me'ever.
שנה מעבר להווה.
Oh, it's lehove.
שנה מעבר להווה.
That's why I'm having trouble getting that. So this has got to have a whole M on it. Ove. Like that. That's probably where the Nakud is. All right. So basically a year past the present. So from the past to the present. Okay. So what do we have here? Okay, lo hayiti babayit. So we let's see, I did not have, see, I was not in the house. I was not in the house. Hayiti bahuts. I was in the country probably, or in the Hayiti bahuts. I was outside.
הייתי בחוץ.
Okay, so I was not in the house. I was outside, bahoots, which is the open spaces. So how do we change this to I am? Lo ani, bye-bye. I am not in the house. Ani bahoots. Lo ani babayit. Ani bahoots.
לא אני בבית, אני בחוץ.
I bet just lo ani lo.
לא אני לא בבית, אני בחוץ.
Okay, so I think that's probably what it's going to be. And this Haiti, I think that's almost certain that that's an ani one. Lo ani lo babayit. Ani bahoots, which is outside. Okay, so let's see what they've got for the answer key. Because remember, we're changing this from the past to the present. Right now it says, no, I was in the house. No, I was not in the house. I was outside. I think what we need to do is knock this out of here. I don't think we need this anymore. Okay, so ani lo babai. Oh, they don't put ani lo, they don't put lo ani lo. They put just I was not in the house, I was outside. Okay. So I didn't need to, that was a little redundant. I did not need to put lo ani lo. It was just ani lo. In other words, it's just a change of order here. Strangely enough, this is seems like it's a little easier. Okay, so achare misaba. Let's see. After the party, hayinu, we were. Ifeim may. Oh, we were very tired. Okay, so after the party, misaba. This is the party. After the party, we were. Ephraim. Okay, so naknu. After the party, we need to say we are. Anaknu. So we need to change this to anaknu. So akare. Misiba. Gonna have a bet. That's gonna have a dagesh in there. That's gonna be anaknu. I think that's how you spell anaknu. And then we're gonna say Ifim. This is really tired. And then very tired. We are really tired. Okay, so ahare hamisaba, after the party, we are very tired. So we're changing this from past to present. So I think we should have a naknu in there. Okay, akare hamisaba, yeah, that's right. Anaknu ayifim me'od. All right, so good. It seems a lot, as I said, this seems a lot easier to do it this way than the change it from the present to the past. Okay, so look at this. Hayitem batakana Amerkazit. Let me see, I'm trying to remember Amerkazit. Shell Tel Aviv. Let's see. Hayitem, I think, is are you all batakana in the center? Let's see. Are you all, let's see, batakana. Hayitem batakana Amerkazit Shell Tel Aviv.
הייתם בתחנה המרכזית של תל אביב.
Okay, yeah, that Batakana Hamerkazit is the central station. So Batakana has to do with the station. So it's like the central station. Were you at the central station of Tel Aviv? So we need to get rid of this. Atem Batakana Hamerkazit. You all are in the central station belonging to Tel Aviv. So that's like present now. So I think it's going to be atem. Atem batakana. This is station. Atem batakana hamerkazit. Atem batakana hamerkazit shell Tel Aviv. Let's see. Atem batakana hamerkazit Tel Aviv shell Tel Aviv belonging to. Are you? So you are all at the center station belonging to Tel Aviv. Okay, so let's take a look at it. Yeah, there it is. Atem batakana hamerkazit shell Tel Aviv. Okay, so Dan lo haya, Dan was not haboker b'shiur. He was not in class in the morning. La historia. Okay, so he was not in the history class in the morning. Dan lo היה בבוקר בשיעור להיסטוריה.
דן לא היה בבוקר בשיעור להיסטוריה.
Okay, so Dan was not in the history class this morning, so we need to I think we just get rid of this. Dan lo haboker shior. Dan lo haboker bashior la historia.
דן לא הבוקר בשיעור להיסטוריה.
I think it's going to be
דן לא הבוקר
baboker Dan lo bashior la historia. Let's see. In the morning, Dan is not. Bashior is in the class for history, in the history class. Dan was not. Lo haya. He was aboker ba historia in the morning in the class of history. It was not in the morning of the class, so I'm going to put bubble care here to see if this works better. Okay, so in the morning, Dan lo is not. Dan is not bashior la historia. Okay, so in the morning, Dan is not in the class, in the history class. Let's see what they've got there for number 3. Okay, so, or number 4 rather. Dan lo neems, oh, they're using located. Okay. Yeah, okay, so Dan lo nimsa haboker is not located the morning in the class of history. That's what it's saying. So it's using nimsa, he's not located. I got to remember that. So it uses Dan lo nimsa. Dan is not located. All right. Okay, so zot hayita amore sheli. So this was your, why would they say hayita? This you were amore sheli. So this was my teacher. I think that's what that's saying. Zot hayita amore sheli.
זאת הייתה המורה שלי.
Now that was my teacher. So need to get rid of this. Okay, so this, I think it's just should be Hamore Shali. Zot Hamore Shali.
זאת המורה שלי.
Oh, it might be Hamora, so it might be a female teacher. Okay, so let's see if it's just Zot Hamora Shali for number 5. Yeah, look at that. Zot Hamora Shali. All right, so that was easy enough. This one here messed me up with the name Sa. All right, let's see here. Zehaya Seret Mitsuyan. This was a very nice movie. It was an excellent movie. Zehaya Seret Mitsuyan.
זה היה סרט מצוין.
I think the Haya is it, but it's a first person masculine. Let's double check our chart real quick here. Got to roll up here to our chart. So there it is right there. Yeah, so the Seret is in masculine singular. Who, which is hit, he or she. He, okay, that's right. Okay, so Zeh Seret Matsuyan. I think it's just going to be Zeh Seret Matsuyan. Zeh Seret Matsuyan.
זה סרט מצוין.
Yeah, I think that's all we're going to need here. We don't need this. Okay, Zeh Seret Matsuyan. I think that's what number 6 is going to be. This is an excellent movie because we are commenting in the present. There it is, Zeh Seret Matsuyan. Okay, so this is an excellent movie. All right. All right, number 7. Ek hayita arachat hatsuharaim. I think that arachat hatsuharaim is the lunch. Ek hayita arachat hatsuharaim.
איך הייתה ארוחת הצהריים?
Yeah, so this is like how. How was lunch? And it's actually how was your lunch?
איך?
Yeah, okay. Hayita arochat hatsuharaim.
איך הייתה ארוחת הצהריים?
And then it's got tova. Look at this. The question is arochat hatsuharaim, is that this seems to be like a feminine singular. So if I just put ek harokat hatsurayim tova, I think that'll work too. Ek harokat hatsuharayim. Ek harokat hatsurayim. Okay. That's a question. So how is your lunch? And then there's no reason why this shouldn't change. Tova, which begs the question, Arochat Hatzuraim. Maybe we just need meal. Oh, it is feminine. Okay, so that's why. This is feminine. I was wondering, why in the world are they using tova instead of tov? It's because this is feminine. Okay, so we should just see ek arokat hatzuraim, which is how is lunch? Good. How is lunch? Good. Number 7. All right, ek arokat hatzuraim tova. Okay, that's right. All right, number 8. Hem lo hayu. Let's see, rechokim mi merkaz ha'ir. Rechokim. I wonder if that has to do with the doctor's office. Hem lo hayu rechokim memerkaz ha'ir.
הם לא היו רחוקים ממרכז העיר.
Okay, rechokim has to do with distance. They were distance low. They were not a distance from the center of the city. So rechokim, I think, is just distance, right? Yeah, the distant ones.
רחוקים.
Or far away, rechokim. So they were not distant mimikars from the center of the city. So how do we change this to present? Mi lo, let's just put hem lo, and we'll get rid of this hayu. Hem lo rechokim merkaz. Okay, so merkaz ha'ir. Okay, so hem lo rechokim merkaz ha'ir. So they are not distant from the center of the city. So I think that's what we've got there for number 8. All right, hem lo rechokim merkaz ha'ir. So they are not distant from the center of the city. All right, number 9. Lo hayita Berchovot. I think that Berchovot is the street, maybe. Lo hayita Berchovot.
לא היית ברחובות.
Havel.
לא היית ברחובות. חבל.
You were not in the streets.
לא היית ברחובות. חבל.
Havel.
לא היית ברחובות. חבל.
Chaval.
לא היית ברחובות. חבל.
So it's like too bad. Havel. Okay, so I think it's going to be lo ata merachovot. You are not in the streets. Too bad. So it's going to be instead of this hayita, it's going to be ata. Lo ata, you are merachovot in the streets. Why would somebody say that, I wonder? chaval is pity or too bad. So it should be lo ata. Let's try that. Okay, so look at this. They've got atalo berchavot. I think seems to me that you could do it the other way, but maybe it's more proper to lead with the pronoun, personal pronoun, ata. Atalo berchavot. Havel, too bad. Okay, all right. Last one. Last one for today. Hashior hazeh, this class, haya mitsuyan. This class was excellent. That's what that's saying. Hashior hazeh, haya mitsuyan.
השיעור הזה היה מצוין.
Yeah, this lesson was excellent. So if I just put hashior haya mitsuyan,
השיעור היה מצוין.
would I put about, wait a minute. We need this. Hashior, this is.
השיעור הזה מצוין. השיעור הזה מצוין.
Yeah, hashior hazeh mitsuyan. So I think it's just going to be, we're going to X this out here. And then hazeh is this. And then mitsuyan is excellent. So hashior. Uh-oh. We forgot to put a ayin in there. Hashior hazeh mitsuyan. Okay, so that should be number 10. Yeah, hashior hazeh mitsuyan. All right, good deal. All right, guys, that is it. Now we are on Shior 44. That's where we'll pick it up the next time. So, I like to study together with people. Okay, if you'd like to study together, reach out to me, Shul, hmisrael.com. Cash App, if this has been of interest to you, please consider donating. This way I can just buy more books and put more stuff online. I hope you guys enjoyed this.